Alright. We are here on this splendid evening to discuss the prospects and the possibilities of what could become of our future generation.
Our generation?
Well, no, our generation not to be disposed upon because we are still emphatically present to mind, more or less because of our future, of our children and their children.
Thereby not being our generation.
Not our generation, disputing the prospect of the cold conversation of the program.
Disputing?
Yes, and as it will. We're talking about the dumbing of America, so to speak. Maybe the fact that the problem may be, and I may introduce my guest, my brother Bob.
How do you do?
The prospect of the dumbing of America. Do you really want to bring a child into this world where all these stupid people are having babies?
Well, I had this thought back in the 80s. I thought at that time...
The 1980s.
No, the 1580s. I've been alive for 420 years.
Don't be a smart ass with me.
Who can I be a smart ass with?
You're not English. Why are you speaking like an Englishman?
You're right. It was.
Why am I speaking like an Englishman?
I don't know. We're dealing with irrelevant.
Plus, YouTube is only allowed 10 minutes, so
What was
we
the
have
question?
to keep this. The dumbing of America.
The terrorism which
Well,
is being
no,
inflicted.
not the terrorism.
Yes.
There's fact that all these stupid people are having babies.
That is terrorism. We are much more likely to face.
What the fuck is that on your eyeball?
It's a cyst. I told you that before, you idiot. That has nothing to do with the conversation.
Go on.
It's benign.
Go on.
I'm trying to get rid of it with medicine and hot water.
I'm asking my guest to go on.
Deallywogs. It's going to have to be surgically removed.
Why are we British?
It's more fun that way.
Okay, carry on.
Alright, so...
What do you think about that tramp that Prince William is going to marry? And why do the Americans care so much to put her picture all over their magazine?
Why does anybody care?
Okay, go on.
And she could be Queen of England someday. Do you know that?
You could be the Queen if you wanted to.
Be the Queen.
Who cares? Wants to be the Queen? Okay, come on.
Alright, so we have a terrorist situation.
You don't wipe the snot off your nose on an interview? Christ almighty.
We have a terrorist situation here.
A terrorist?
Terrorist. Do you realize that we have far more of a probability of running into one of these ragamuffins in a public park someplace?
What is a ragamuffin?
A ragamuffin is somebody. So that's somebody who is not cultured at all.
Not cultured.
Will you quit talking over me?
Not someone you would like to invite to your house for
now,
Thanksgiving, and I hope you all have a well one.
Right, exactly, of course, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Now, I personally spend a lot of time in alleys because I have my car parked in the alley. I go out there every morning in the dark in the alley.
I was wondering who Allie was when you first brought it.
Well, actually, I do remember Allie. She was it.
I remember Allie.
Yes, that was several years ago. But if you want to go in that
Continue with your story, please, for entertainment purposes.
So we're out there in the alley.
Yes.
And often in the morning, it's 5:30. It's dark. It's early in the morning.
It's often dark at 5:30.
Often, very often. And there are people there. We call them, I don't know,
Alleys?
dumpster divers.
Oh, alleys.
Yes. And they're out there in the alley. And I confronted one day.
Ew.
Yes. Was not angry or dangerous or anything. And the man in the alley said, "The alley is the last frontier in America. You never know what you're going to find in the alley." And I took that point to heart. It was a good point. It was a very good point.
Well,
And I opened my garage door and hopped in my vehicle.
paranoia cannot be...
Paranoia?
Paranoia cannot be solved by paranoid retribution.
But yet it runs deep.
Rather, if it's solely upon fantastic
God, here we go.
escalations of minuscule evaluations of an inopportune of opportunities, then what could it be possibly found upon to besqueak with?
Besqueak? What kind of word is besqueak?
Okay, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
We have a
Where's
sponsor?
that Budweiser?
Oh my God.